Hey everyone, so in today's video we're gonna talk about the best ways to make money in Bloxburg. Whether it's passive, whether it's active, we're gonna look at the best ways to get rich quick in Bloxburg without having to spend your hard-earned Robux. So the first way, and that is more of a passive way, is growing veggies and fruit while doing other stuff. Now, this one I would highly recommend getting some sprinklers if you have some Bloxbucks. If you don't, then just water your plants. Don't put too many because the value goes down if you have too many plants. I'd say put about 10-15 trees or plants that grow things, harvest them every so often. Even if you're just playing or building, just having them on your plot is just a very nice way to get money passively, and it can earn you like, I don't know, 20k an hour or something like that, which is not a lot. But if you're just role playing and you have a few plants that you water from time to time, or you have sprinklers, then you basically don't have to do anything. It's a nice way to get passive money while not working or doing other things. Say you're doing homework, you're just having Bloxburg open in the background. That's a nice way to just kind of sit there and make money. Then the next way to make some money, and this one you actually have to wait for, is just by doing events in the game. I'm mainly thinking the elf hunt every single year during Christmas. If you find an elf, give it a cookie. You will sometimes get money for it, sometimes you will even get Bloxbucks for it. So it's nice to just keep an eye out for when events are happening and when you can do them, and do them as quickly as possible if you can, because that's a way to get money as well. And if you want to know how much it makes, I think for every elf this year we got about $2,000. I could be wrong, but that was what I was thinking. Anyways, moving on to number 3, and that is working the same job. I know it's boring and sometimes change is really nice, but if you work the same job, then you will level up faster in that job. I do pizza delivery personally because I feel like it makes the most money at a higher level, but the more you level up, the more you're actually earning in that job, and it changes quite a lot the higher level you get. So if you want to earn a lot more money faster, stick to one job and level that one up instead of switching a job every so often. I know it's more fun to switch jobs, but if you want the money, I would stick to the same job. Number 4, and this one is a bit controversial, is having a restaurant or a hotel. Now this one will not earn you a lot. It might make you some friends, which is a good thing, but when it comes to money, you're probably never going to get the money back that you spent on it, because not a lot of players want to come to restaurants or hotels, and the chances that you find someone that will come to your hotel, even if you ask nicely, are very slim. So having a restaurant is something you could do, but keep in mind that you might not make the money back that you have spent on it, spent making the restaurant or the hotel or whatever you're doing to make money. So keep that in mind as well. Maybe if you have a restaurant, use the method we talked about earlier with the plans that you can place on your plot. It could be a way to earn some passive money while role-playing. Then next up is getting a second plot only for when you're working. So again, if you have Bloxbucks, I highly recommend buying a second plot where you just put something that can get your moods up so you earn more money while not having your main house loaded in, because that takes away a lot of bills, and bills get expensive really fast. So if you want to keep it cheap while working and you're like watching a movie or something, so you're working 2 hours, that's 2 times that you have to pay your bills. If your bills are like $4,000 and you go to a new plot where the bills are $100, that's already a saving of almost $8,000 in 2 hours. So it definitely adds up quite a lot if you just get a second plot. Put very cheap items on it that can boost your mood while working. Definitely help. Then next up, and I do want to mention this one, I highly recommend against, but I see a lot of people selling limited items for a donation, and usually those donations are glitched. I'm gonna give a random example, but for example, someone is selling the Halloween bucket from 2018, I think, that doesn't exist in the game anymore, for $1 million. I see that a lot. They go to the game, they sell it for $1 million. There used to be a glitch with gift packs, and a lot of people glitched money into those. There's also a lot of people that just glitch money and then buy those items from other players. And so chances are very high in that market that you will run into someone that has glitched money. And then you will get banned for selling that item for a high price because that money that you got is glitched, and it will be removed from your account again. So you lost an item and you lost that money as well. And you can also get banned on Roblox for that if Roblox finds out, because you are actually not allowed to sell stuff outside of the game. And those communities usually exist on Discord, so it's kind of a gray area, and do it at your own risk. I would personally definitely recommend against it. Next up is the athletic skill. Currently the athletic skill was overhauled. None of the other skills have, but but if you level up the athletic skill, and you can do that AFK as well. So again, put some trees on your plot, go AFK, do the athletic skill. At certain levels in the athletic skill, you will gain quite a bit of money, like $10,000, $20,000. So if you just sit there AFK doing homework and you click your screen a few times or something like that, and you have trees growing that you can harvest, you will get quite a bit of money just by sitting there AFK. Again, I would do it on a separate plot so that you don't pay bills for your entire house while doing that. Or get an empty plot and go to the gym, whatever you want to do. But definitely worth it in my opinion to raise your athletic skill, and I'm excited to see what happens to the next skills and if we will get money for them as well. And then next up, solar panels. Now, don't overdo it with solar panels. Get one solar panel, run up to it, see how much it deducts from your bills. Solar panels, I think at maximum deduct 20% from your bill. So getting 50 solar panels for all of your money is definitely not worth it because you will still have bills. But getting 1 or 2 solar panels, or depending on the size of your house of course, and looking at how much they deduct from your bills is definitely worth it. Even if it's only 20%, it's still 20%. So if you pay for solar panels once and you load that house a lot, you play with that house a lot, getting 20% off every single time because you have a solar panel is definitely worth it. Just make sure to not place it inside of your house and clean it from time to time. And then lastly is the daily rewards. Now, daily rewards don't give you a lot, but if you join every day of the week, you will get some money during the week, which is definitely not a lot of money. It's not enough to support your house and everything, but it's something. But at the end of the week, you get 20 block bucks. If you don't have premium, you get 40 block bucks. If you do have premium, that's a nice way to get block bucks as well and save them up in a way just by joining. But anyways, these are the best ways to make money in Bloxburg and one way to definitely not make money in Bloxburg. If you have any more tips, definitely put them in the comments below for players looking for ways to make more money. Keep in mind to not suggest scams and money hacks and stuff like that because that will only get the player banned. But anyways, gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.